Highest rated local weather app from the App Store today. Now, from your weather authority, meteorologist Joe Bird.
It is 12:18 and we have some weather stuff to talk about, but you may have been hearing in the news recently, right here on Eyewitness News or on your Facebook page or anything like that, about Tonga here recently. Of course, the country way out in the ocean, not very populous, but they have had a massive volcanic eruption out at sea, not actually on the island of Tonga, but here it is right now. Here's a look at how it looked when it was underwater from space, and then there's another view of it from actually people on a boat from sea. Now, geologists captured and observed huge plumes of ash, gas, and steam rising from Friday's eruption. There it is right there from perspective there of the boat. Now, images released by the Tonga Geological Services show what they said was a 3-mile wide column of eruption. The force of that eruption caused a sonic boom, get this, that was heard in Alaska. That is how massive this was. It even caused gravity waves, which is a ripple in the space-time continuum. The fabric that makes up what we are, our existence, had ripples in it that could be seen by satellites. Now, back in, I think it was like in the 1800s or so, it was 1916, Einstein actually came up with the idea that gravity could ripple. Gravitational ripples could be out there, these waves, but it wasn't seen until 2015, and now we can see them even more caused by that. As for us here at home, don't worry, nothing like that. Be sure, though, to download the Tri-State Weather Authority app. You can grab your phone whenever you see this graphic, scan that QR code that you see there. It takes you directly to your app store, directly to our app. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to type in, Weather Authority, Eyewitness News, nothing like that. It takes you right to the app. And then you can hit the download button, hour by hour forecast, updated multiple times a day. And if there's any kind of bad weather, it'll let you know about it. If there's going to be a tornado, if there's going to be a severe thunderstorm warning, it knows where you are and will ding your phone and let you know. And then you get personalized forecasts from Wayne, me, Stacy, Ron, and Cody. So very, very cool app there. A ShakyRoofClaim.com camera with a little snow. Not so shaky on the Diamond Valley Federal Credit Union camera, but a little snow there too from early this morning. Pretty much got about 1/4 of an inch, maybe 1/2 an inch in some locations. It's kind of a little hard to measure because we had some really good winds blowing things around. And then from the northwest right now at 9 miles per hour. Still below freezing right now in Evansville at 31 degrees. Same thing for Henderson. Same thing Owensboro. Barely above the freezing mark down in western Kentucky. Madisonville at 33. Right at freezing in Dixon and Greenville at 32. Well, the snow, it got out of here by 4:30. It was pretty much out of here 8 hours ago. But nonetheless, the clouds are still with us and they're going to be sticking around. So live for Swirling Doppler is quiet. It'll be quiet tonight, even all day tomorrow. And fairly quiet Wednesday morning, but that's going to change more throughout the morning and into the afternoon. Here's the clouds right now on Storm Tracker. Man, are we socked in with those clouds. That is for sure. We got a couple of breaks to our north and west, and I do mean a couple as you see there. So I'm really not expecting a lot of sunshine today. A lot of folks won't even see sunshine today, but if you do, it's going to be just a little bit, not a whole lot. This is the area of low pressure up in the northeast right now that brought all of the clouds with us and some of that snow too, but really all the snow all the way from down to Missouri, down to Tennessee, and then over to Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and then up into the Appalachians there, bringing all that snow and just skirted right by us. I mean, it made that loop right around the tri-state like it was driving an interstate or something to get around us. I don't know. We'll just call it the tri-state bypass. How about that? Otherwise, as you see here, lots of clouds, maybe some sun breaking out later today. A little clearing as we go throughout the night tonight, but still fairly cloudy even at midnight, but still some breaks, and there'll still be some clouds with us even tomorrow morning, but we could get a pretty good sunrise tomorrow morning as those clouds are actually in the process of breaking up. Otherwise, our Tuesday gives us a nice mix of sun and clouds during the afternoon, but that doesn't last long because clouds increase once again. By tomorrow night, we go over to a mostly cloudy sky. Nothing yet there. Then as we get into Wednesday morning, that's when these changes are beginning to unfold. We get a few spotty showers. Future Tracker much more on board than what it was early this morning. It had a lot of rain Wednesday morning. I thought, that's not right. Just a few spotty showers. Now it's on board with a few spotty showers Wednesday morning and the afternoon. Rain chances are increasing through the afternoon. A cold front, and I do mean a cold one, is coming in throughout the afternoon, changing that rain over to some snow. So accumulation-wise, we might have the heavier along and north of the river versus maybe a bit less down to our south. But again, that all depends on how quick the cold air gets here. If it gets here faster, more snow than rain. If it gets here slower, more rain than snow. So we'll keep our eyes on that. But right now, it does look like we'll get some accumulation in here from that. That could be around the inch or so mark. But again, how quickly or how slowly that cold air gets here is going to make a vast difference on that. What I'm concerned about is Thursday night. Look at that. We're down into 14 degrees. And Wednesday night, too, by the way, 16 degrees. That's what I'm concerned about. It's Wednesday night to Thursday morning, because what falls, rain or snow, not going to have any signs of melting. And on Thursday, minimal melting, and we're going to need that melting just by the sun, because it's not going to be happening by the temperature. We stay in the freezer until Saturday afternoon, and barely above the freeze mark, even then, Gretchen.
Oh boy, that's bad.
Yeah.
But you know what? We got a pet of the day to cheer us up.
That's
and that's
great.
coming up next.